This is Wednesday night basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Herter and Barnes are your wingmen. Sabonis is the center with Murray next to him. And it's Fox in at the point guard. And for Golden State, the championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt, with Green working at power forward. Looney out there with Andrew Wiggins. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
And it's the Kings to start out. Here's Fox. Barnes dishes to Fox. Warriors with the rebound. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Sabonis gets it to go from 8 feet.
It is not easy trying to defend Sabonis because, look, he's got a number of shots to choose from.
And when you talk about big men, you won't find many guys more versatile than Sabonis.
Yes, he scores and rebounds at a very impressive rate, but what stands out to me the most is how amazing of a passer he is. That's why he was third-team All-NBA.
Here's Fox. Boy, he was something else against the Lakers. Sabonis' screen on Curry. Fox passes to Sabonis. The kick out to Barnes. No good from outside. Left side, Curry launches it. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Kings have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Fox dishes to Murray. And no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Keegan Murray.
A vocal leader both on and off the floor. Green plays with a real fire in edge.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And just a shade over 70% from the line a season ago. That's an area I'm sure he wants to improve. Talking about the Grizzlies veteran Draymond Green, still such an important player in this game.
Yeah, it's just because he's so unique. He doesn't look to score very often. His main focus continues to be on defense and his playmaking ability.
Now, here's Sabonis. He picked up 12 points in their last one against the Lakers. Fox against Curry. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Curry outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
D was too focused on Wiggins scoring. Easy give to his teammate.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. 6-point game. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
The Kings trail by 9. Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. And last season, the Warriors' so-called 2-timeline approach seemed to fall flat. Didn't you think, GA?
And whether it was chemistry or younger players still growing into their roles, the Warriors are now clear. There's only one timeline, and that's Steph Curry.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for the Warriors. And a change for Sacramento. Monk's checked in. 1:52 left in the first quarter. Trying to get something going. Warriors with the rebound.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
It's stolen by Monk. Oh, and here comes Monk all alone. And then Monk with the dunk.
And how about Monk there? You better get in front of him when he's in attack mode. If you allow him to get to that launching pad, it is too little, too late.
Now here's Paul. He had 13 points in the win against New Orleans.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
From past the arc, Herder, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's Paul. Rejected by Murray.
There's that length. Murray with great timing, able to alter that shot.
Monk kicks to Herder. Clock at 6. Pass to Barnes. Fires the three. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got 4 rebounds in this game. Thompson in the corner. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Murray for 3. Sinks the triple.
Murray just going right up with no hesitation.
Ball outside. Over Monk. Up again. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We've got more in store for you right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They're going to go small with Paul and Curry as the guard pair. Payton is out there with Kuminga, and it's Saric in at the center, filling out the middle. And it's Fox with the jam.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
Warriors leading by 7. Outside Curry. Passes it to Kuminga. Golden State moving the ball around. And Saric kicks to Curry. High arcing shot. The Kings trail by 7. And yes, records are made to be broken. But RJ made 3-point shots. My goodness, Curry is so far ahead of everyone else.
Yeah, to me it comes down to longevity. LeBron passed Kareem on all-time scoring lists, so anything is possible. But it's hard to pass Steph because he's just going to keep going.
Here's Paul. Following the basket by JaVale McGee. Paul kicks to Curry. Out to the wing. Outside, Payton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And RJ, with Gary Payton II, he has one of the most inspiring success stories in our league.
Undrafted in 2016, he spent 5 years grinding in the G League, but he finally broke through in 2022. His defense was a major factor for the Warriors' championship run.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kevon Looney comes in for Saric, and Wiggins is subbed in for Kuminga. Keegan Murray's checked in for Sacramento. Kevin Herter comes in for Duarte. Now, here's Lyons. Still without a basket. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Another three for Sacramento.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings are still figuring everything out. De'Aaron Fox said we're still learning each other. What we're doing offensively is great. We have to prove defensively, but that'll come with time and chemistry. Domantas Sabonis added, it's just the beginning. The more we get a feel for each other, it's definitely going to get easier for us. Kevin?
Yeah, a rising power. I think all of us on this broadcast agree with that. David, thank you. And so here is Golden State after the Kings pick up two. A three-pointer, Wiggins, another three for Golden State.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Pass to Herter. Outside, Fox. And there's the pass to Murray. From outside the arc, and another three for Sacramento.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Draymond Green is checked in for the Warriors. Klay Thompson comes in for Curry. Sabonis, he's checked in for Sacramento. Harrison Barnes comes in for Fox. And last season, Greg, the Kings clinched their first Pacific Division title in 20 years.
And they repeated as division champs back in 02 and 03, something they're hoping to achieve again this year as the Kings build off of their breakout season.
The Kings trail by 6. Ball's knocked loose. And now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Yes, that goes in. Paul's got his second bucket of the night. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Now Paul. Harrison Barnes missing on the three. Paul with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. The shot's good from Paul.
Uses the pick so nicely. Paul gets the screen and fires away.
Monk, the pass to Murray. Sabonis, high post. There's 48 seconds left now here in the second. Murray against Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And talking about a player like Keegan Murray, it's hard not to be excited about this young man's future.
A 6'8" small forward, and you know how important wing depth is in the league right now. He can really shoot it from deep. He's definitely a player you're going to want to watch moving forward.
Davion Mitchell's checked in for Monk. Hey, Richard, during the Kings' breakout 2023 season, Sacramento set an NBA record for offensive rating.
Over 119 points per 100 possessions, breaking the record set by the 2021 KD Kyrie Harden Nets. De'Aaron Fox was running the show in Sacramento.
Pass to Paul. 16 feet away, and he hits the jump shot. Paul's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
See, it's the accuracy of Paul's shooting that makes the mid-range look easy. He can take that shot all night.
Mitchell way outside, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for the Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and I think they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for Golden State.
They're like a spoiled kid in the candy shop. Whatever they want on offense, they're getting it. And the defense is like the kid's parents, too scared to tell the boy no.
I feel like I'm getting a glimpse into your past right now, Shaq. Feels oddly specific.
And now we turn our attention to the Western Conference standings here in the early going.
Well, I think for the Warriors, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say, they are making it look easy here in this early part of the season, at least. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. 10-point lead, this is their biggest. They'll take on the Thunder at Paycom Center after this one. That'll be game one of a four-game road trip. On the court right now for the Kings, Sabonis is the center with Murray next to him. Herter and Barnes are your wingmen. And it's Fox in at the point. Passes it to Sabonis. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
Here's Wiggins. Sacramento making their last shot. Curry passes to Green. 5 on the clock. Wiggins a screen on Murray. Green kicks to Thompson. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside, Fox lets the three fly. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Launches it from deep. Curry can't get it to go.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Love to see Sabonis get dominant like this. Defense has no chance to interfere.
Timeout called the Warriors. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Fox with it. Now Green defending, and it's Herter top of the key. Can't connect from short range. Curry against Fox. Curry gets it to go inside.
And you're asking for trouble when you give Curry this positioning. He's so efficient down there.
Barnes outside. Pass to Murray. Unloads from 9. Sabonis, no good.
How did he brick that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
RJ, the Warriors' dominance of this era has put them among the best franchises of all time.
Yes, I would completely agree with that. No one comes close to the Lakers and Celtics, though, Kev. The Warriors, after the Spurs, I think the Spurs are 3. But the Warriors and the Bulls, because they had 2 dominant eras and not much really before and not much really after.
And the Warriors making a change here. Paul's checked in, and the Kings also making a change. Monk's checked in. RJ, if you had to choose someone to take the last shot in a big game, Klay Thompson, I'm assuming, is right up there.
Oh, Kev, Klay Thompson would be my #1. He plays with an even temperature. His facial expressions never change. He's never too high, never too low. And look, we've obviously seen that he can knock down any shot at any time.
Now, here's Monk. Sabonis uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for Sabonis.
You got to appreciate
just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Paul against Fox. Paul passes to Looney. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Looney's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut back down to 10 with the basket from Sabonis. Paul against Fox. The 17-footer. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I've seen CP do this a million times. No one is better at running the pick and roll.
.131 left here in the third quarter. Fox against Paul. Fox, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Now, here's Fox. Following the miss by Andrew Wiggins.
The mid-range jumper is a valuable weapon for Fox because defenses don't always expect it.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Chris Paul is on the back nine of what will be a Hall of Fame career, but he's not ready to hang it up just yet. He said, I don't know if I can ever retire because the emotional roller coaster that you go on during a game, for real, there's nothing like it. His love of the game has never been in question, Kevin. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right, David. Never in question. Hey, thanks for that story. Great open look there. Sabonis has got 10.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Paul with the ball. Sabonis defending. Sabonis with the steal. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And it's Fox with the jam.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Paul passes to Wiggins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Always said, when in doubt, just jump over them. And Wiggins is listening to me.
Outside, Fox. 4 seconds left. And misses it off the right side of the rim. He got it up. Not going to go that time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They're going to go small with Paul and Curry as the guard pair. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Peyton. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And it's McGee with the jam.
And that's great to watch Monk share the ball. He's a more than capable passer when his mind is right.
Fox against Paul. Here's Jackson Davis. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 6th assist on the night.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Fox is double. Miles with the wide open look. No good on the triple.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Paul kicks to Curry. Kuminga sends a screen for Paul to the inside. And Kuminga throws it down.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
The Kings trail by 13. Here's the screen. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here's Paul. Pass to Jackson Davis. Right wing. Kuminga kicks to Curry. Goes up on the wing. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
So challenging to guard in pick and rolls. Curry excels at exploiting the defense in these sets.
Timeout called by the Kings. And Richard, for the Warriors, a number of future Hall of Famers playing a part. But Stephen Curry, we all know this, is the center of it all.
He's the greatest shooter ever, Kev. We all know that. But when people say that he changed the game, a lot of times I like to give credit to the entire team. Having Klay Thompson help Steph be Steph. And having Draymond Green with that defense and his passing ability helps Steph's game go to another level.
The Kings making a switch here. Sabonis, he's checked in for McGee. Murray comes in for Lyles. Barnes is checked in for Duarte. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Monk. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Hey, guys, Mike Brown had some advice for the team during the break. He tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Launches a 3. And it's Fox with the rebound.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second quarter and beyond.
Sabonis feeling it out a bit. It's Fox with the drive. And he comes up with the deuce.
And that is a shot that Fox has continued to work on for years. He understands how important having a floater is when you are a point guard.
Curry with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Huerter passes to Fox. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Unloads from 13. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
A monster night for Fox. You can call him a point guard. I call him a scoring guard because that's what De'Aaron brings.
Curry outside. Out to Thompson. Back to Looney. He dishes it to Thompson. No good with the triple. The Kings trail by 11. Over to the left wing. Sabonis' screen on Wiggins. No one near Huerter as he lets it fly. Green with the block.
When you talk about the best defensive players of this era, you have to talk about Draymond Green.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
And when healthy, Klay remains a dynamic player. Lights-out scorer who often defends well.
To the middle. Sabonis. Warriors with the rebound. 54 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Warriors.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
Now here's Wiggins. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Wiggins.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Hits it from three-point range.
Whenever the ball leaves Clay's hands, it is the same every single time. You always feel like it's going in. He's that good of a shooter.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Stephen. How special is it to share your success with your family?
That's what it's all about, man. I know you know when your kids get to enjoy the game and the show, and it's fun. So I'm glad I did something good for them in the fourth quarter.
They'll remember all of it, I'm sure, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks so much.
Hell Gaming.